Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Got it.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Down. Set, hut.
Defense shows blitz. Young. Completed over the middle. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now come up on 1st and 10.
22 needle. Set.
From the gun, it's Hall. Having gained up about a handful there. Is Geno Stone up there to make that play?
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Hut.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Young. He brings it in. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Two yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Hey, go furious. 50, green. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Young. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is York to kick this one away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tune of the game for James Cook. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
49-yard line.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. And you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another one for Cook. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Again, it's Cook. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Allen going to the air. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Blaster, stay. Ready, ready. 45, wide. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. Gets some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's ready.
Young on 1st and 10. Set up the screen here for Hall. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Got to be pretty good actors. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the double.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-3 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Young's going to throw it. 3rd and 2. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this. They'll run for it with Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's ready.
They go right back to Hall. Has room into the secondary. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep their drive alive and Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
You're good on the point after. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Score Jets 14, Bills 3. Kane York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Motioning one of the tight ends. Cook trying this one up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
319!
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That's Knox. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bojorquez to kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. New York to the line, 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
They start the drive with Hall. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jets holding the lead at MetLife. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, go period. Ready. Red. Sight. 10 black. Hut, hut.
Young looking to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
2-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 45. White. Ready.
Young to throw it. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. In 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. We've got a screen to the running back. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
17-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go.
Ultra,
1st and 10.
Ultra. Let's go now. Blue, 32.
From the red zone on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. It's inside the 10. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Towards the defender, we've got a foot race. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. A pickup of 17. That's good for a Buffalo first.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now he's York to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. This is Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he gets this down near the 30.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunks. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now it's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Cut at the 10-yard line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a give to Cook. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it an 11-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. Then get to the front. I want the money to pack, the fool at the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. In reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. set.
Out of the gun, Young. Escapes the pocket. Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Check, strike it. Set, hut. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Getting out to his left. He's calling his own number again. And he's first out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Strike it. Come on, ready?
Here's Hall running his own read. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Down. Hut, hut.
First down. Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On the set.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Set. Red, 38. Hut.
Now it's Young. Set up the screen here for Hall. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Ready. Blue, 30. Set.
To the air yet again. Young. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Third and long for him here. Looking underneath here for Hall. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
York knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. Lays out left side and gets it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage at really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. There's more of the catch out left. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Back to throw now, Allen. He's got more once again. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Takes the catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give left side for Hall. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Ready.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
6 down. 52 blue. Set hut.
From the pistol, it's Young. It's cut left side by Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On the double.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Smash. Come on, set. 6 set.
Looking to throw, Young. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
My actions been louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Let's go. 10 black.
It's all on the carry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, set.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11.
Set, ready. Ready.
Working now from the gun. That's complete. Here's Jones. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Here we stay.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
It's a sweep, he pumps the pass forward. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
31. Bills 17.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills 14 points back. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
4th and forever coming up.
56. Middle. Stop.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal.
Check pink. Set.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ready,
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Watch out now. 60 series. Ready.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Set hut. 45. Set hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
On the set.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Down. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Hall. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets making a 3-score game in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
38. Bills 17.
Now is York to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from New York.